Welcome back, Ryan.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Alright, we're recording again.
Fuck Trump.
Great, we lost our Trump D&D players.
Last time on D&D and Alamo, the party ventured down to the pits, where Paavu had issued a challenge to all comers that he would triumph in the name of Bane and all the old gods. Enticing Arix to join him, the champions of Bane and Paul entered the arena. Their companion, Braj, ventured out into the city, attempting to garner support, watchers, and gamblers. Instead, he almost got yoked into a few unsullied folk. In fact, he may or may not have convinced some orcs that he was going to pay them if they slew his companions. He denies it fervently. Don't worry, folks. The door, eager to cheer on his companions, providing a healing pace for them, entered in with negotiations and attempted to help his parties. A little fearful of his elven heritage, which for the first time in Athelthalor seemed to be more of a liability. They entered the fray, fighting the gladiator and the knight. Arix and Paavu were sorely tested, but up next were those orcs that Braj sent their way. Would they triumph? Find out tonight!
Loading video.
I thought that was supposed to be you two for a second. Until I saw Dave right now. I was just like, oh, that's Arix and Braj going, oh shit.
Well, I mean, it can work on both.
I mean, you got the height difference, you got the imposing versus the weak looker.
I mean, if you want to word the difference between me and Paavu's height difference as Andy Samberg and Terry Crews, that's very generous for me.
Well, when you're standing on his shoulder, it's almost there. With Braj in the stands overhead, looking down in the pit, cheering on his companions. The door in the waiting room, attempting to heal and bring them back up to stuff. Closer, yeah. Fair, Chris. Fair. Arix and Paavu just had a breather. They go out, and they face Grauch and his brothers. The fearsome orcs, ready to kill. That was a good secondary intro. I liked it.
Yeah, that was nice.
Music-wise.
It was fitting and also probably useful because I bet Dave didn't remember any of that.
He knew about the orcs.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Here's the deal, man. Free food, free rent. Lisa the key. Try it out.
How much in a given day do you just think back to that video and just chuckle?
Whenever I'm anxious or they're starting to feel depressed, it helps. I'll tell you that much.
Between that, the right now guy, and God and anime on my side.
Just internet sillies.
The God and anime on my side are fantastic. It's fantastic. I don't know. Alright, so we're just going to jump right in. Arix and Paavu. Initiative roll, please.
Hey, I'm good at those. Not this time. Alright. 15. I have rolled my lowest initiative I can.
Damn it.
Dave's like, I never rolled that high.
No, it's the one time I might be able to beat him. And I'm not rolling. Can I roll just for the chart?
If it makes you feel better, roll away. It's not going to have any effect.
Well, not yet, anyway. You're going to have to reroll that initiative when you do matter.
Ouch.
For initiative, I have suspenseful.
Ryan, what's your initiative?
9.
17.
Too bad, Dave. Too bad.
God damn it.
By the way, as you guys see more anime, is Trigun worth watching?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, Trigun's great.
I've seen,
I just watched
haven't
the first
seen a lot of
episode the
anime.
other day.
I have seen Trigun, and it was, or some Trigun, it was good.
It's a good
Good.
blend of action and comedy, and it's one of the ones that like you're not jumping into like a 900 episode arc to like try to understand anything.
That was my problem with One Piece. I watched a couple episodes, and I was just like, there's so much. I don't even know if I could do this.
Have you watched Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah. I own Cowboy Bebop, yeah.
As someone who jumped into One Piece and did the 700 episode slug, I went on hiatus, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till they finish the next couple arcs, and I can just go again. So like now I'm in that hell, and I'm not just watching it like as the episodes come out.
See, I did that, but I got used to the dub version, and I can't go to the sub version.
I hate Luffy's voice.
That was my problem with, what was it, Black Clover? It had, like, the first season was dubbed, but not the rest of it's not.
Oh, yep.
My Hero Academia also has that problem.
My Hero's great.
My Hero's great, but once I got past dubbing, it's just like, ah!
Just rewatch the whole thing from sub. It'll be fine.
Anywho, yeah. So Growlithe gives a toothy grin. Already drool starts to pour from his slavering jaws as he hefts a mighty spear and chucks it at Paavu.
I mean, I
20,
don't know
right?
he's drooling. He can't eat me.
20, right, Ryan?
Yep.
Then he hits for... Ooh. Big blow. 14 points of damage. And then he charges forward with his great axe, whipping around from his back. Heaving it in a mighty swing. Also at Paavu. Ooh. Which glances just off as your blades deflect it. By 1.
Hey. Sometimes one's all the one that matters.
Whew. His companions give a roar and charge forward as well. One of whom seems to be wearing ringmail and carrying a shield. Charges forward and stops 10 feet behind his leader. Raises his hand. Gives a shout. And a red aura encompasses his companions. The crowd mixes between boos and cheers, uncertain as to what this could be.
Thought there was no spell casting.
And boos and cheers.
Oh.
The other two charge forward. Not quite as well armed or armored as their leader and apparent spellcaster friend. One swings his great axe at Arix. Initiative, AC
16.
16,
Yes.
hitting
Is it magic?
4. No, it's not.
So I take reduced damage from it, right? The skeleton. That's what you said last session.
Yeah.
That's correct. That is correct. Took me a second. I was like, why? So it would be 8. You take 4.
Right on.
The second one charges in, also attempting to hit Paavu. Once again, your blade nicks out just in the space of time to clip the blade away, just narrowly dodging, cutting into your flesh. Eric, you're up.
Alright, only one's in melee with me, right? The other three are...
You guys are both standing side by side, so two of them are on Paavu, one's on you, and one's about 10 feet back. But you guys are relatively close.
All right.
You guys are about a 5-foot step from each other, so they're there.
So, bonus action to disengage. I'm going to go to the side and get a line on the caster and fire 3 arrows.
Okay.
How many are there total? 4?
4. Yep.
4. The last 2 he described as not as well armored or geared or whatnot, but I figure this whatever this caster is should go.
As you take precious aim, hoping to hit him, you realize one of his eyes has actually been replaced with a ruby jewel.
Well, that's going to be a 24, a 20, and a 22.
Yeah, those all hit. Those all hit, yeah. Yeah.
11. 20. 31.
He grunts under the blows, staggering backwards as blood pours out.
Yep.
As he does, you see his ruby eye flash, and 2 of the arrows pop out of his flesh, leaving no damage. Do you know what the first arrow did, or should I just take a third?
Do I know what the first arrow did?
Yeah.
11.
All right.
I have to wait for we determined that it was I can't do Colossus Killer in the same round where I'm launching the attack. If that damages them, I need to wait till they've taken the damage, and then I can invoke Colossus Killer.
Correct.
Huh. I always thought it was you can do each as a different...
I had done that in the early sessions of the campaign a couple times, but when I specifically asked Lawrence, like, hey, am I fucking this up? Yes, was the answer.
Alright, just wondering. Yeah.
It's OP enough, Dave. It's OP enough.
Colossus
That's fair.
specifically says on an already damaged opponent. So they're not already damaged, even if you're hitting them 3 different times.
I mean, if you're thinking about firing 3 arrows inside of 6 seconds, you can't really tack much onto that.
Yeah.
No, it's a fair
Next turn,
ruling.
you get to go ham.
Yeah, but he gets 1 less arrow.
But gets to sub...
Also, if he's in melee combat with Paavu, which I don't know what Ryan's about to do, we can talk sneak attack.
Yeah, so he's going to deal a boatload of damage.
In a deal about who much. Paavu, you're up. Assuming you're done, Eric. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Paavu.
Alright, so as a free action, I'm going to pop my rage. And... growl. They said no spell casting. And then I'm going to attack. So I got the big guy in front of me, and then one to my left, one to my right.
Yep, pretty much.
Which one is less armored?
The left and the right. The big guy is the most armored.
Yeah, but didn't you say one had
You found the
ring mail and a
Spider-Man
shield,
song?
the other did
That's
not?
the guy 10 feet back.
It's called What's Up Danger.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I will rage and I will attack Which way did Arix go? To my right?
He went to your left.
So I will attack the one to the left.
Dave dares to step away. How dare he?
First swing is an 18.
That is a hit. Your blade slices into his hide armor.
Second swing is a 17.
That as well stabs through.
Okay. Short sword of binding deals 14 damage. Short sword of wounding deals 15 damage and DC of 12.
He fails that roll as you watch blood start to pump from his wound.
Yeah, that's it. Basically, my eyes fill with a rage, and I just attack. Hold on, short sword of wounding. My notes suck. DC of 12 equals 12. DC of 12 equals 1 per 12 rounds. DC 7. D6 plus 7. Is that how much bleeding damage I do?
What's that? Sorry?
No, that must be for the gauntlet. Nothing. I'm just talking to myself. So if they fail the DC, they take what? 1 damage per 12 rounds?
Yep.
Okay. So the D6 plus 7 must be the souls. Okay.
My kid is
The leader
trying to sign me up for Amazon Music Unlimited.
The leader, Growlock, gives a toothy grin. Rage of Giant have nothing on Rage of Orc. And his own eyes turn a filmy red as you see his shout has seemingly empowered his companions to some degree, pumping their own blood up. And he lashes out with 3 great axe attacks. Two of which hit. Dealing 22 points of damage as his axe slices into you. And it is magical.
Okay.
The other armored figure, after getting shot multiple times, looks up. Bloody drool and saliva falling past his tusks. Arix, you see he has the symbol of Grumsh tattooed both across his chest, which you can see through gaps in his armor, as well as hanging from an amulet. And that is a god you do recognize from your past.
I do recognize Grumsh? Okay, that was going to be the next question.
Yes, you do. You are familiar with some of the monster gods, Grumsh being one of the more terrifying ones from your history.
Okay.
But at least it's an old god.
Yeah, so no matter what, no losers here. Old gods win, right?
Yeah, that's
the takeaway.
yeah.
He reaches out and charges forward his own. What's he have? Spear. Spear. Stabbing forward. Uh, 15, right? You said
16.
16. Oh, his first attack misses then. Oop, second to that 20, which is a critical.
Well, fuck.
I literally rolled a 15. I was like, yeah, that's one hit. Roll the second. Oh, what do you mean it's not a hit? Okay, 20 is okay.
Yeah,
I don't feel bad
when you follow up with a confirmed crit.
Yeah, exactly. From an orc, too.
Oh, fuck.
He deals 16 points of damage as his spear stabs into what would have been your guts, slashing and cracking bone. As it pulls out, it seems to be coated in some kind of dark aura, pulled from your very core.
Nope, don't like that.
The other two orcs turned Paavu, choosing him as their target. And since they have advantage, the first on the left hits you once with 2 strikes. And on the right, hits you once with 2 strikes. The one on the left dealing 9 points of damage. And on the one on the right dealing 5.
Rage gives you reduced damage, right?
Yes, so those would both be half, so it would be 5 and 3. Good call. They do not have magic weapons.
So 8 total.
From that round, yep, from them.
You got me at what then? 48, I believe.
Sounds good. I trust you. I got 4 books open right now, man.
No, I hear ya.
Eric's.
Alright, Homie, Mr. Ruby Eye.
Rubio.
I'm gonna take my shot. I'm gonna use sharpshooter. Well, I'll bonus action disengage. Move back so that I'm not point blank. Sharpshooter. I'm aiming for his eye.
Which one?
The ruby.
Don't get wasted, please.
Yes, dear.
Yep, we heard that, Dave.
Can I? I'm sorry, what? Why do you want to wave out the window? What's going on? It's my turn. It's my turn. Give me a minute. Sorry.
You should be. Disengage, move back. So your back is close to the gate, where the door is sitting behind watching.
Sharpshooter. -5. 10.
A little bit, yes. Thank you, Dave.
All right, so that's going to be a 20 and a 24.
Both hit.
That's 10. That's 11.
Oh my god, I'll be right back.
5, 16.
The parade broke down outside. He's got to go fix it.
All right, so Sharpshooter will add 10, so 26 damage.
Sharpshooter, does that eliminate disadvantage for cold shots? By the way, if anybody has extra feats they want me to add to my list, let me know. I think I've got all the main ones, but
They're the words.
Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged weapon attacks. Your ranged weapon attacks ignore half and 3/4 cover, and I can call -5 to the attack for +10 to the damage. It just says that you've mastered ranged weapons and can make shots that others find impossible. It doesn't say anything about called shots.
so if you want those to have been targeting the eye, then I would have to treat them as the -5 +10.
I
that-
I
that's
rolled the
essentially
attacks
what that
with the -5.
Okay, perfect then. Beautiful. That works. You did 26?
Yes. 26 with the +10.
Alright. The orc stumbles back in surprise as your arrows pierce 1, 2, just 2, right?
Just 2.
1 and 2, right into the eye socket. You hear a crack, and then shatter, as you see crystals of ruby fall from his eye socket, which now is bleeding, both blood and some kind of red fiery energy pouring out from it. The orc screams in pain.
Satisfying. I broke the crystal in his eye, and he's not happy about it. He's screaming. And
Paavu, you're up.
he's bleeding things.
He's bleeding and burning out of his eye socket, yes.
Alright, I'll attack the one that I attacked before.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. You want me to hold you up in a window so you can leave?
18.
Your blade slices into his already bleeding and pumping chest.
Possible crit. 19 plus 8.
Okay.
Not a crit.
Sure.
Well, I'll ask. Does a 15 hit?
It does. On the lesser armored orc, yes it does.
Surprising. Okay. So, first attack with the short sword of binding is 10 damage. I'm sorry, 12 damage. And then 24 damage.
Alright. Your blade comes down. First you think he's going to block it. And then your blade slices cleanly through the hilt and hafts of his axe. And from that, into the hue of his neck. He gives a blood-curdled choke. And his head sloughs off slightly at an angle, hanging limp from his body, as his now nearly headless form staggers backwards a step or two, and collapses backwards into the dirt of the pit.
I roar. Basically, I just scream to the heavens. Burn!
Fuck yourself, Dave. You have a second attack, don't you? Or is that totaled?
That was totaled. That was
Okay.
both weapons.
In response to your own yell, the leader of the others shouts back, bloody spittle from his mouth. Angered that you've slain his companion. The door. Anything you want to do?
Kind of, but I'm unsure of the ramifications of doing something.
Well, the onus is on you.
Probably depends on how discreet you are about it, what you're trying to do, and yada yada.
Spores.
I'm not that hurt at the moment. If you're,
He's not that hurt.
I did preface at the moment. There's plenty of room for
He's
change.
not that hurt at the moment.
I'm going to push Arix through the bar and say, "Get back in there and fight." But I secretly cast Enhance Ability Bear's Endurance on him as I touch him. So you get 2d6 temp hit points. And you have advantage on con checks.
As he shoves you forward, you note that your bones become coated in some kind of thick, blubbery fat, with strands of thick, coated brown fur falling off of it.
Interesting. Are you rolling the 2d6? Since it's your spell?
Oh, right, I gotta roll that, don't I? 5 and 4, 9.
Alright.
You hear whispers mixed among the cheers above. Anything else to do?
No, I'm good.
Raj, what are you doing?
Cheering.
Is that it?
Yep.
Alright. As you stand up there cheering, you suddenly feel a presence standing behind you, and a leathery, scaled palm lands on your shoulder. As you look up, you see the cloaked figure who had led you previously to the pit boss. He leans down. Your presence is requested below. If you will please come this way.
Me? Oh, okay. I was enjoying the fight, but sure.
You can watch the rest from the balcony.
Sweet,
The
I'm
figure-
in the owner's box.
The figure glides behind you, his hands steepled slightly as he walks, almost in a slithering glide behind you, down the ramps. Feeling the tension build yet, Dave?
These are, the runners of the pit were what, Yanti?
Mm-hmm.
I'm digging the aesthetic that you have for him right now.
The fact that they just found their niche in this city and just run the pits is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, and how he's describing them as like steepled fingers, cloaks, gliding across the ground. Not that I have like a ton of dealings with Yanti and campaigns. I think we fought a few of them in a different one, but
You fought some ancient Yanti at a temple once, yeah.
Yeah, they're just like chilling in a temple where you would expect to find Yanti, right?
anyway, Dave, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
I don't think he's gonna get it. I have a theory. We'll see.
I mean,
I just want to knock Dave down a few pegs and really make him sweat it.
you're probably not wrong, but
Just want to make him sweat it.
I'll follow.
Well, you're
being
technically leading. You're in front, he's behind. So you can't escape.
You haven't felt the gun on your back, but it doesn't mean it's not there.
I can't sleep. I'm just kidding.
Good lord. And then the entire pit just beats the fuck out of our bard.
As the leader, Grach, raises his axe once again, you note that the temporary energy boost he seemed to have given his companions fades a bit.
Which one did you drop?
He dropped one of the
The
lesser.
one to the left.
Okay.
While his companions may have slowed down, this leader certainly has not. As he swings his great axe, dealing 15 points of damage. He uses a deft twist of his great axe and attempts to disarm you of your main-handed sword. Please give me a strength or dexterity saving throw, Paavu.
26.
Mommy's outside talking to her grandma.
Yeah, you're good on that. Fair enough, man.
You want to know about giant strength? Paavu will tell you about giant strength.
And the spear-wielding fellow in ringmail roars again. As he does, the flame and blood both seem to increase in intensity out of his now empty eye socket. He charges at Arix. Dropping his spear along the way, he pulls out, from seeming nowhere, a long black greatsword. It connects. Dealing 14 points of damage, and I need a wisdom save from Arix.
Wisdom, you say? Fortunately, advantage. So 17 and 4. 21. Sorry, 24.
You feel, for a moment of terror, you feel an unholy binding seeming to course through your very bones. You can feel this orc's will pressing against your own, commanding you to obey. After a moment's struggle, you shrug it off, discomfited, but still in control of yourself. I don't know how good that dramatic pause was, but I was trying.
You had me thinking for a second that something like in between was gonna happen, but like with the description, it started off feeling like a fear, and then seemed like it was gonna go like more towards like what Bane does, and I'm like, what was the actual attempt here? So I'm confused.
The opposite of turning. It's a turning blade.
Huh.
Isn't that exciting?
It's something.
Necromancers can fuck with you.
Yeah, well, Eric fucks right back. How's your eye feeling, buddy?
Well, that's what got him to this point. The other orc attacks Paavu. Both swings missing wildly. The orc clearly growing frustrated and perhaps a touch afraid. Eric's.
Bonus action disengage.
Did you skip me?
You're after Eric's.
Oh, okay.
Move away. 2 more shots at him. So that's 19 and
Lawrence is enjoying himself.
24.
That's not a good sign. Sorry.
What was it?
24 and a 26.
Yeah, those hit.
9 and 11 with Colossus Slayer. 7.
I just want to show.
27 damage. Sorry, 29.
You smile in satisfaction as the orc just turning to you becomes once more a pincushion. You watch as a bloody gasp escapes his lips as he drops to his knees. The fire in his eye seems to dwindle to just a pinprick of light as the blood continues to pour and he's into the dirt.
He falls into the dirt.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
It's kind of hard for me to beat 24 plus hits every time, 26 plus damage every time. It's rough, man.
Colossus Slayer, I've got arrows that add to damage.
And you took out his damage mitigation.
When you described the ruby, I was like, that thing's got to go. The only question was going to be how to go about it. Arrows
Dave,
work.
shut the fuck up.
Interested in stealing it.
I don't want a gift of grumsh.
It's not like you had an eye in the socket anyway.
You don't have an eye, just put that thing in.
I thought you'd be intrigued by it. And that would both make the fight harder and increase your rewards.
Well,
But
I didn't,
no!
I didn't think of it that way. I played the first Diablo. I know how jamming a stone into your head goes.
I can applaud that reference. That's fair reasoning. It's fair. Paavu?
As a bonus action, I'm going to use Stone Endurance to regain some... not Stone Endurance, Second Wind.
I was gonna say, isn't Stone Endurance you withstand some damage?
Yeah. I'm using Second Wind as a bonus. So I get... Oh, max roll. Oh, no, wrong die, you fucking idiot. Not max roll. Good for me.
Is it better than the wrong die, though?
No, I rolled a d12 and rolled max. I had to roll a d10 and rolled 7.
Disheartening.
At least you get your Constitution modifier, don't you?
No, not with Second Wind. Second Wind, all it is d10 plus fighter level. So I gain 11 health.
Woo! Hey, that's 11 health you didn't have a second ago.
It's true.
You'd think as a typical fighter player, I'd remember how Second Wind works.
That's why I was curious at what you're gonna say. I was just like, well,
No,
maybe he's right. He's played fighter more.
No, I forgot the fighter level got added, not the Constitution.
I'm gonna full press Grolok.
Ooh.
First attack is a 20.
That hits.
Second attack is a 23.
That hits as well. Both your blades finding weak points in his chain mail, his chain shirt mail, and chain armor. off, Dave.
Did you get something stuck?
15 from the first
It's
attack.
a coin. I'll see if I can get it out later, okay?
Okay.
It's about time for you to get ready for bed, okay?
11 from the second. That's good. Fucking 1. And then DC of 12.
He succeeds on the DC.
Of course it does. I didn't expect him to fail it.
He starts laughing at your blows. Giant will fall. Blood price will be paid.
Wait, Price?
Anything else there, Papa? Adam's trying to fish.
I'm absolutely trying to fish. I noticed that you've conveniently ignored it.
He's in the middle of combat. He's not going to turn and have a conversation with you.
I'm also in a rage. So I'm not going to be like, oh, you said price? I'm just like,
No, I wasn't expecting you to follow up on it at all.
Or
the orc, to be honest. I just wanted to call it out.
In the hopes that maybe I'd say something.
Well, the other orc's worried. Or at least has a tinge of fear. So...
No. That's all I got.
Alright. The door? Anything? No. Just cheering him on from the gate.
Yep.
You find a convenient pair of pom-poms next to you.
Yes.
When I do not know Bear's Endurance. When the temporary hit points fade, does the rest of the spell fade?
Nope. You still have your con save.
Okay.
You have that
that's
for
right.
an hour until I break concentration.
I forgot. You did have those temporary hit points. I didn't really hurt you. Damn it!
Not as much as you thought.
Raj, you find yourself brought back into this wealthy chamber you'd entered previously. Some curtains have been drawn aside, and you can see out into the pit, as you seem to have the best seat in the house, staring down at the blood being spread by your companions, and shed thereby.
No one's talking about bloodshed. Ain't no blood here.
The cloaked figure gestures elegantly towards the balcony. Feel free to watch there. It is a prize seat.
Why the hospitality?
You are needed shortly.
Needed by whom?
You will see.
Who else did you piss off, Dave?
He speaks common though, so I'm going with it.
Oh, Penny. Riley's
Hi! How are you?
Good.
Yeah, how was your day?
Good.
Yeah? What'd you do?
Come on. You asked too early.
Did you see a parade?
You want to talk to her?
Yeah.
She's not gonna be
How was it? A balloon?
If you want to talk to her, now's your chance.
Do you like balloons?
Yeah.
What color is it? Is it green?
The pool.
Okay, go ahead.
Your friend's on.
Hello, Penny. Say happy birthday to me.
It's not your birthday. No. No. That's not how it works. Say hello. Tell her she has a nice balloon.
I love your balloon. It's blue. Yeah, it is blue, not green.
I don't know, it looks green to me. Oh, it's yellow.
No, it's blue.
Pink?
No, blue.
Purple.
No,
Don't
blue.
keep going. Let's not start this fight.
Is it red?
No, it's blue.
Red and yellow.
No, it's
All right,
blue.
well, Loris was right on that one.
Nine. Hi. Good night. I'm gonna get out.
She's so talkative, Ryan.
Waste of time.
Away we go.
Fucking Penny. Say happy birthday to me. No, it's not your birthday. That's not how this works.
I thought it was funny.
I'm gonna inspect the chair after he leaves.
There's no chair. It's just a
Oh,
balcony.
yep. It's bedtime.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
You gotta
inspect
keep
the
in
balcony.
mind that many of these Yanti seem to have snake bottoms, so a chair is them lounging back on themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around in the box, in the prize box.
It's a balcony. There's no seating. What do you think you're gonna find there?
The entryway seems to be engraved with golden filigree. The robes, the curtains hanging down just behind you seem to be made of fine white silk. And the tiles beneath your feet, a smooth marble placed above the dirt you see everywhere else.
I'm worried about this.
Oh, you're looking for a trap door?
Yeah.
Well, that's a different skill check then.
Alright, I'm gonna investigate the floor to see if it can...
That would be really fucking funny, though.
As you start to investigate, getting down on all fours, looking at the tiled floor, the attendant reappears. Is there something you need?
I dropped something. Don't worry.
Stand. Enjoy your friend's fight. A servant can find whatever you dropped.
That's
You're just
right,
going to ignore him and keep going?
I got a 7. Yeah.
He gives a hiss of annoyance. How rude. And then he slides back behind the curtains.
Dave, if you're concerned about this encounter, why are you being stupid?
He's being paranoid but uncaring about how it comes across.
Right. Exactly.
Jesus Christ, Dave. Hey. You saw that it was bedtime. It's not color time.
So I don't find anything?
Not with 7, you ain't find shit.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Even if
we'll
there
put the cap
wasn't
on your
anything to
marker.
find, you definitely didn't find anything.
Wait a second.
What? I don't know what you mean. Anywho. Grolach gives another laugh. And swings his great axe with a bit more oomph behind it.
That's fine.
Where'd he go? There. Alright, his first attack actually misses, unfortunately for him. His second, however, connects. Dealing only 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Weak rolls, man. Weak rolls.
Not at the first round. I took 45 points of damage.
Had to balance out somewhere.
Yeah, come on.
It's like literally half my health in the first round. I was like, okay, definitely dying tonight.
Hey, he left at your weak blows, so now you can have
Anywho.
it his.
The other orc swings his axe. The second blow connecting. 4. 13 points of damage.
Damage mitigation.
Yes. 6 damage.
Okay.
And as you've slain the other two, Eric's here.
Alright, I'm going to... How far away? I know I'm kind of near the gate. How far away are they?
About 10 feet.
Oh, okay. I'll fire 2 shots at, not Grillock.
Okay. Thanks. Sharpshooter, you do not have disadvantage.
Yeah, pretty sure that's 2 hits.
Probably.
So,
Are they over 15?
yeah, they both are.
Yeah, they hit them.
10, 9. Has he been wounded before?
He has not.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck your Colossus Slayer.
However, he is in combat with Ryan, so I get sneak attack.
No, because Ryan attacked Burlock.
Alright. So just 19 damage then.
I saw the attempts there. I saw the attempts.
I was trying. If you're going to take away my Colossus Slayer, I'm going to try for the sneak attack. If I can get both, I'm going to try for both.
Alright, he grunts as the arrows pierce him, his eyes flicking to you before returning to Paavu.
I think that's it.
Right? Paavu.
I say to Grillock, pathetic your gods. Watch mine.
Grunts, eat you!
First attack is potential crit. 19 plus 8. 27.
Okay.
Second attack is a 20. Does that break?
That breaks.
Okay. Alright. Let's see if I score the crit. 24 break.
24 breaks.
So crit with the short sword of binding.
Hold rolls.
So do I roll the D? Alright, crit equals a wisdom save.
You both make a save, yep.
Okay. 19 wisdom. Damn.
You
Hey.
win.
There's one.
Jesus. Alright, so I will roll the D6 for the effect. Rolled a 5, so times 3 crit.
Yep.
So...
I should just switch the action music over to, like, anime intros.
Dude, anime intros are so fucking hype.
37 damage with the short sword of binding.
He grunts as your blade literally hews through, destroying the front of his ring mail. Blood pours forth from his chest.
Short sword of wounding. Is 11 damage, DC of 12.
He succeeds on that.
Okay.
failed the one that mattered.
And I begin to laugh in his face. As we're pretty much just both, like, covered in blood.
Pretty much, yeah. He laughs as blood pours from his face and his chest. You are strong! I should have asked for double from that mutant. And he swings his great axe again. This time, clearly attempting to trip you.
Dave's not there to hear how much you just sold him out.
Well, he's not paying attention. He's investigating the tiles.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna stab Dave.
Alright, so his axe comes in, slicing you for 11 points of damage, and I need a strength saving throw to maintain your feet.
25.
Alright, though his axe does slice deep into your leg, you manage to plant it and keep your balance.
You said 11 damage?
Yeah. His second attack goes wild as he was clearly expecting you to be prone. His companion takes a small step, getting behind you. Misses with his first swing anyways. His second, however, is a critical threat. That is just a hit. For 9 points of damage, mitigated to 5.
Oh. Adam, I hope you can do something, because I'm about to get a little dicey.
Well, like I said, if you die, I'm gonna try to bring you back, so...
Well, I'd prefer to not die.
I don't want you to die either. I'm trying to... pick off the others. That's why I got rid of the caster. Who knows what he'd have done.
Ryan, have you been accounting for your rage THP?
There is no such thing.
Wasn't there? Is that a 3.5 thing I'm thinking about again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5th edition is just damage mitigation on anything that's not magic, which is why the lesser ones are hitting me for half.
I thought that was a special thing for you. Alright, might be.
No.
Sorry.
No, all good.
Arix.
Alright. So since he's clearly taken less damage from one, I'm gonna fire 2 shots at Grillock. So that I can get all of my fucking bonuses. 19 and a 24.
Both hit. Since his armor's been destroyed in the front.
8 and 9, 17,
I'm gonna grab a drink.
22.
Too intense for you?
29 damage.
Staggers back, his 2 arrows pincushion into his chest. His blood pouring freely now, from every conceivable angle, it seems. The ground around his feet has turned to a muddy pool of red-brown liquid dirt. Anything else?
No.
Door, anything as you watch your companions in these straits? Dire or otherwise?
What would the door do?
An interesting question.
I know what I
Maintain
want
the
to do.
balance.
Maintain the balance. Of course. He also believes that everything on his path happens for a reason. No, I'm just going to continue cheering.
I swear, Dave, you spell Ryan's name different every time.
2 U's, buddy. Now watch him forget that next time.
Sorry, Chris, what did you say you did?
I'm going to go up to the balcony and start cheering. Do I have access? I should ask that.
You'd go back up to the Warriors' rest chamber. The balcony would be higher up. If you're looking to leave and go further up, you might be able to get in. So essentially, you're like on the bottom rung here. No,
I understood what you were saying. I'm just thinking. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up on the balcony.
Alright. Leaving the gate, you make your way around. As you approach, you see your companion, Barrage, standing out, bent over double, looking down at the marble tiles around him on the balcony. As you are allowed entry into the large chamber, you see a number of smaller, scaled and white-robed figures carrying trays of small, finger food-like items, standing almost stone still within the main chamber. Barrage is out on the balcony, separated by some silk curtains.
Ask your lord if I may view the rest of the fight on the balcony.
You may, you hear, as you turn to see the dark cowled figure standing almost immediately behind you, his fingers steepled.
You approve of the use of magic out there?
No.
Another use, I don't know, I might have to intervene. Do you have a problem with that?
Considering you've already cast a spell, I think we would.
Drat, caught. So we didn't catch that. Well, fair play, sir. At least we're even. Thank you for your hospitality.
Either of you would have been slain after the match for violating the rules, but the offset makes it fair.
Well balanced. I, for one, can appreciate that.
Indeed. The serpent's bite is fierce and quick.
I have a curt bow and go onto the balcony.
Barrage, before he gets there, give me a perception check. I hate you, Adam.
Ryan just got so mad.
You're muted.
21. There we go.
Alright, as you're bent over examining the tiles, you hear from the bloodied orc below something about should have asked for double. As you're contemplating this, the door walks up.
What on earth are you doing?
In hushed tones, I'll be like, I don't trust these blasted... What are they, Yanti? Whatever they're called.
They are your hosts, and you shall give them respect. Get up.
I'll look around and then fine, and then pay back attention to the fight.
Are you not a bard?
Are you not a druid?
Our friends are on the battlefield. Do what you do.
I'm going to...
Nothing of magical inclination, but boost their spirits.
Could totally be emceeing this right now.
He's calling for a song, Dave.
Alright, I'm going
Sing a
to...
song to the pits. Like, what the?
Like, you're just base cheering. You could be riling everyone up.
Let's see, what's it called?
I just said nothing of magical
Just
inclination.
perform.
Just roll a
All
performance.
you have to do, just perform. No magic, no. They already said they would kill you.
They didn't tell me that.
Fucking.
I literally said nothing of magical inclination.
It's not a magical inclination.
Oh, if it's like an ability, I guess. That's fine. Sorry, Dave, if there is something like that.
Could be making us so much money.
Who
We were
wants
2%.
money, though?
I don't
Oh,
care
do
about
that.
it, nor does Arix, nor does the door, but you're a fucking bard.
You could also be taking advantage of the fact that 3 of us don't fucking care about the money.
Semantics, playing the character.
Alright, I will start a performance trying to cheer on the old gods and get other people involved in an overwhelming sense of pride in the old gods. So I got a 19 performance.
Okay. Let's hear your performance.
Look forth the testament to the old gods. See them strike down their foes against outnumbered odds and against magic that is forbade. Fight strong and fight long for Ball and Bane are within you. That's all I got.
Okay. What was your performance roll?
19.
The crowd above seems to grow a bit louder at your rousing speech, especially those in the black robes of Bane. Give me a perception check.
Can I get in on this?
Absolutely.
23.
20.
As the crowd seems to grow more rambunctious under Barrage's statements,
She's in bed.
you both
Or at least, I think
take note.
she has
A
to shoot
growing
my
presence
spot
of
when the
figures
pilot hit
in
8
white,
and, like,
woolly
shut off.
cloaks.
So, probably all sitting there.
They
Take
seem
some
to be
Tylenol.
staring down the balcony directly
I think it's 4 to 6
at
hours
Barrage.
between when you can take it, so you might be able to take more. Okay.
You've upset your
Okay.
new brothers.
Well, then have a good night.
I'm going to, in hushed tone, say, you wouldn't think those are the White Hoods, would you?
Oh,
You see no sign of hoods on them.
no, no hoods.
I'm going to try to remember back to remember what the Maris Rangers looked
The
like.
Marin. The Marin Rangers.
The Marin Rangers looked like.
The Marison Rangers.
Yep.
Give me a wisdom check.
For the Demacerarian Rangers.
Five.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stellar.
That is literally like... That... What? I can't recall. You needed a 6.
You failed the rope ladder check, man.
Yep.
You did. You gone.
Jump
You
towers.
Can't recall. You
No more.
Can't recall.
With the flurry of cloak colors we've had recently, I'm kind of have a muddled brain here. Can I get a roll on that too?
What is inspiring you to think of them?
I mentioned
Seeing
them.
You mentioned the White Hoods.
Yeah.
I'm basically thinking back to my memory, like, he's calling out their colors and what they're wearing. Have I seen this before?
Okay, I'll check them.
10.
You recall that the Marin Rangers also wore white robes and cloaks, though the hoods were absent. As you've seen them numerous times in the past and heard tell of them following you previously. Including a more recent rumor that white-cloaked figures had been seen entering the city en masse. If you remember from like 2 or 3 sessions ago.
Oh, no. No, no, no. The Marin Rangers.
Dave is currently hypnotized.
But I thought it was
Sorry, Ashley's showing off her new microphone that I'm using. What was the question?
It appears this spectacle has brought attention to the Demarin Rangers.
I knew it! Fuck, they found me.
You knew it. That's exactly why you didn't know it.
I'm being paranoid, man. You don't... Yeah.
This is the beginning of Barrage's descent to madness.
You don't think they'd intervene in the match, do you? Not here.
Only I don't think so. But I don't know how they figured out I'm a halfling.
Well, they're clearly here for the show. I just hope they don't spot anyone.
I'm gonna step to the side. I think they're looking at me specifically.
You do get that impression.
Are you still wearing that ring?
Yeah. But I gave my actual name to the
Pitmaster.
no, the wizard when he investigated me and my genome.
Oh.
Intriguing.
Kid Lawrence. He's just like so smitten with his little plan.
The bloodied half-orc, Burlock, raises his axe before him. To death, Grumsh calls all. You or I, giant, one shall fall. And he swings his great axe again. And again. Connecting twice.
I'm using Stone's Endurance to negate the enemy.
Alright, so the first hit is 10 damage. So you negate on a hit, not on a round, correct? Or should I give you the total?
I believe it's total, because it's... Yeah, I think it's total.
Want to double check?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Sorry, wouldn't that follow the same, like, Colossus Slayer rule?
That's what I'm thinking, unless it says per round. In a round, you know.
Oh, I'm looking at the fucking book. It's in,
Xanathars, I think, right?
Yep,
Is it Xanathars?
I believe so.
No. No, it's in Volos.
There's too many books! I knew I was missing one from my current selection in hand.
You can focus yourself to occasionally shrug off injury. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to roll a d12. Add your constitution modifier to the number rolled and reduce it by that total.
Yeah, so it would be a single hit. Because you're using a reaction to the hit.
Okay.
You're using it on the first one or the second one? You have advantage here because I already told you you got 10 on the first hit. But you don't know how much you got on the second hit yet.
I'll go off the second just because I don't want to take advantage.
Good choice. So it's 13 damage on the second, so whatever you reduce it by.
Hey.
I completely negate it.
Alright, so you take 10 damage total for the round. And then the second orc swings.
Well, you might get your wish.
He hits with his second blow for 6 damage and mitigated to 3.
It's not a wish, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're at 0, you're dying? Here, have some of my blood!
Also not like that. Like, if he's dead, I'll pick him up. But if he's dying, I'll pick him up, but not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not evil towards Paavu.
Evil is evil.
If it was Braj, this would be a different discussion. I wouldn't.
Evil is as evil do.
I wouldn't wait for the.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make Braj even more mutated. You're gonna take the halfling turned dwarf turned half dragon, turn it into an undead halfling reincarnated half dragon dwarf.
If it puts him on my side, yes. Also, I'd probably eat him first. I don't think I'd turn Braj.
Ouch. Ouch! You hear that, Dave?
I did.
Eric's your turn.
2 more shots at Grillock. 20 and an 18.
Again, because his damage is broken, his armor's broken. You have the both.
Way to break his armor. It's really helping me.
I mean, I'm dead, so
10,
or about to be.
10, 17, 23.
So I'm not gonna step away and heal. I'm just gonna.
27 again.
He gasps, dropping to one knee. And with the orcish roar, he steps back to his feet again, planting his feet, ready to continue on.
Oh, that's that other orc racial. If you drop them to 1, they get back up.
He's at 1.
Shit.
Those are probably the 2 best fucking racials.
Oh, orcs are nasty.
What, you don't think the Arakocra have it best with the flight? Or Tabaxi being able to double their speed? Put them on a monk, they all of a sudden go like 200 feet in 6 seconds?
Well, I was talking about the base races.
That's my next character. I'm rolling Tabaxi. I tried it with Chris.
I had one of those in my group in Miami, and the guy was a DM in most of his groups, so he was trying to have fun with it. So he went with the monk, Tabaxi monk, and like nothing could get away. But he also had this, like everything that tried to run died because they couldn't get away.
Well, I mean, you saw how Ryan was building it for Chris's. He was going swashbuckler with the intention of being able to, like, nothing could get away, and also he could catch anything in, like, 1 turn and then just bounce back.
It was that, but this guy had a hilarious tendency to roll natural ones at the most awkward time. So he would always go for the "how do you want to do this" moment, and he'd be like, "This is what I want to do," and then he'd roll a 1. And like he gave me like some of the most hilarious things. Like he was backflipping off of the cliffside onto the boat to stab this guy, and then he wanted to roll and land in the boat. Landed the hit, but natural 1 on the state land in the boat, fell in the water, and he played it up as a cat. He's like, "Oh my god!"
Awesome.
Well, that's a big Tabaxi thing. One of your fears can be water.
Yep. I got nothing else this turn.
He fell. He rolled, like, tried to tumble through guys, got natural 1s, and landed at their feet all the time. And he's like, "Uh-oh." Failed spell saves to get charmed, and he's just like, "Oh no, these are good people."
It sounds like Dave.
That does sound like Dave.
It was pretty funny.
Just our Dave. He rolled like a 23 performance. And it's like, alright, you gotta make a trap check at advantage. 4. Advantage? Yep.
Yep, rolled 2 2s. Sorry.
Anywho, so you're done, Arix?
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Alright. Paavu. The orc looks at you. Let me die as warrior, and you'll collect the price that was on your own head.
I nod. Drop the short sword of binding, and just punch him with the Thief of Souls.
Wow. Yeah, totally. Die like a warrior.
No, I'm not taking it. Nope. It's Bane.
Wow.
I'm gonna kill him with Bane, but I'm not taking his soul.
Alright. Roll your attack roll.
Ah, 1 off. 18 plus. What is it for an attack roll? What is? I don't. No. I mean the Thief of Souls.
You're attacking with a gauntlet. It's a basic.
Okay, so just base.
Yeah, it's your melee unarmed attack, essentially.
All right.
Except you're armed.
22.
I mean, Dave did say we have inspiration, so you could add a D8 to it if
Wow.
you wanted, or the damage.
22 is good. I'm gonna add it to the damage.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage. I think you're feeling pretty confident on the kill blow.
That'd be nice. So.
Orcish endurance does only bring you back to 1, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you were truly unarmed, maybe you could deal 0, but
And I can add D8.
Yep.
18 damage.
I was only gonna kill you a little, but it turns out I'm gonna kill you a lot.
I'm giving him the warrior's death.
your gauntlet punches clean through his chest cavity, and you feel all the blood pour out over the gauntlet as you see a coursing red-black energy pump into the gauntlet. Give me your check.
I can't take a soul. I have too many.
Give me a check.
So I suppose you could replace it, or if you don't want to take his soul and give him the honorable death, you could just fail the check. Probably he'll just expel that kid's soul, I'd imagine. Something like that.
Nat 1.
Not a deliberate failure, but a nat 1.
No, Nat 1.
Uh-oh.
You feel an unholy rage start to course through your bloodstream, flowing up from your gauntlet, as your body seems to be racked with red lightning tingles all across it. You can feel his soul fighting with you. You can feel the anger battling out within your own head. Every time you choose not to do something, you have to make a conscious will save, wisdom save to prevent yourself from doing so.
Well,
As you are literally of 2 souls. You can write this down as your curse. Of 2 souls. Or of 2 minds. 2 souls is better. You have inherited an orcish rage combating your giant's peacefulness. Where your normal giant stoicism would hold you in check, the orcish rage makes you impulsive and aggressive. As you can feel Growlach fighting against you within your own heart, mind, and body. This may have additional negative effects as time goes on if you are not able to expel the soul. Or control it.
damn.
The other orc looks on in horror as his companion drops, as he sees his form literally withering before his eyes. Anything else in your turn?
I will turn to the crowd, throw the gauntlet in the air.
You note the crowd has fallen deathly silent as they all look on in either horror or amazement.
My lone voice cries out, "Yeah!"
And I roar in response to that. For Bane!
I'm gonna start a chant. Bane! 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 Bane!
Almost exactly in time with Braj, the black cloaked figures start thumping their chests. Bane! 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 Anything else
Got
there,
the Baltimore riots on our hands right now. Straight up. No, even though I'm just gonna stand there with my arm in the sky, praying to Bane, fervently praying the gauntlet.
By all means, play your character. I don't want to take any wind out of your sails, but you do remember that there is still an orc standing, right?
Don't care.
Okay. Nope, that's fine.
I basically just punched a hole through their leader and then sucked his soul. So I'm just like,
that's fine. I just didn't want you to be like, oh shit,
Nope.
there's an orc, and then you get
Nope.
knocked.
As the crowd seems to be both reveling and taking in the moment, the last orc drops to one knee and places his axe on the ground and bows his head before Paavu. Your god stronger. I Toktik. I serve Bane now.
I turned to him.
I've seen it, Dave.
Then you know what I'm talking. Oh, what I was thinking of.
My daughter's still awake.
Dude, mine's in bed. Why is yours still awake?
She's probably just all hopped up on that fucking parade.
There is a parade!
Balloon.
Bullshit. So I turned to, what was his name? TikTok?
Toktik.
Okay.
At this point, you could probably call him whatever you want.
Yeah, true. I turned to TikTok. Then rise and go and find your brothers. They are here in the streets. Tell them that you fought against me, Bishop of the Fist, and that you have been accepted.
He picks up his axe, grins toothily, holds up his own fist. I am fish now! Ah! And he turns and walks out.
Tactic. What mutant Grillock mentioned?
He looks at you and spits. You coward! Run! Shoot! You know warrior!
I ask you the same question.
Oh, okay. Little scaly bastard. Don't know what is. Say we come kill you, he pay us 200 gold.
I'm immediately glaring daggers up at the balcony where Barrage is.
Can I hear this?
And I'm looking at Eric's like, is that the right money? Like, I don't.
Boss say we probably get 400 after, or take his hide too. Probably worth good money. You want I kill? I find and kill. Yes.
No.
Or fist. No. Okay.
First. Find your brothers, you will see them. Clad in black.
He looks up at the top of the pit. I see. I go. And he walks out. The crowd starts going wild. Ah!
Eric's is seething.
The door. Barrage. You are suddenly surprised to find the pitmaster has slithered up directly behind you. He claps his hands scalily together. You note he takes particular care that his long, sharp nails don't clash. And he bends over just slightly, leaning forward on his serpentine tail. I would say your friends could do with a bit of rest, yes? You agree?
Quite.
Perhaps an intermission bout.
That's you, Dave.
This sounds good, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Who are you gonna
If
get?
I have an opponent who has already paid good money for you to battle him, he says, smiling with sharp teeth at Barrage. He says you owe a debt. And they've spent a good bit of coin in the city already. They have offered me a pouch of 300 gold simply to get you in the arena. I would offer that up should you win.
Could we negotiate something else?
No.
Then no.
Sadly, your friends do need to rest.
They do?
Well, the fight must go on. It is either you step into the arena, or they face their next challenge.
Wait, hold on. Who is this opponent?
I don't know.
I'm asking the pitmaster.
I thought you were asking me.
Nope.
He is Swan, a band of foreigners, new to the city. They claim your friend is a thief and has been evading them. They also say they wish to end the chase and would do so via combat.
This is one-on-one combat?
Yes.
What an opportunity to end your trials and tribulations here and now.
My trials and tribulations. Can I speak to him first?
I sense you would not like the conversation better than the blade.
Dispose of their champion and end this.
I don't know who he is.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
You've obviously grown quite keen of the new gods of Tatos. Why don't you demonstrate their power?
Two toes.
Two toes.
I didn't know if that was...
Of Tutos, why don't you demonstrate his power?
Actually, I kind of like
Oh, Yes, excellent. A battle of the new gods. That would go pleasantly with the theme. So, make your way down to the warrior's chamber. You have 5 minutes to prepare.
And you will pay me 300 gold?
Of course. If you win.
There was definitely that big caveat there, Dave.
Are there the same restrictions?
Do you wish them listed?
I'm just trying to understand who I'm fighting and to under what restraint.
Your opponent has offered to pay damages should you wish magic lifted and allowed. They will compensate for any charge done. Otherwise, yes, but that must be decided from the outset.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Very well. Magic it is.
I shall let your opponents know, then.
Wait, opponents? I thought you said 1v1.
Yes. They are in a gathering. I'm sure they shall determine who will enter against you based off of this.
Don't make fun of their accents.
What the fuck?
Dave's about to fight like a level 12 caster. Gonna cast Nuke.
Fly! Fireball! 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 Fireball!
What was that spell that Chris did so much damage with last round? Blight.
Yep.
Just fucking
Ugh.
just repeatedly
That's
blighting him.
brutal.
God. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to follow where he says to go.
I'm assuming we're leaving the pit now to go rest. I'm dragging the Necromancer with me.
You're going to rest. You're grabbing the armored orc.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat him.
Well, you should have Paavu grab the other one.
I wish I could recover that quickly.
One final request. Would you be able to spare some healers?
Potions can be procured for a price. Or, should you wish guaranteed healing, you can sacrifice a percentage point.
I know what you're gonna do too, you motherfucker.
I can bolster Paavu up a bit through magical means outside of combat.
Paavu's
get a
taken
short-
a beating in the last 2 fights here.
If we get a short rest, I'm good.
Well, it depends on how long Dave fights.
Again, I can also like burn my spells out of combat to like I can give Paavu some temporary hit points and some healing and
Alright, just to explain my thought process.
I know what
worried-
you're gonna do, you
I'm worried that something's gonna happen in that ring, and I'm gonna have to be like, just like stone cold, charging down to the ring with a steel chair, and join in on the fight. And if I don't have any spell slots, I'm gonna have a problem.
well, that's why I'm saying I can burn my spells to get him back up.
Yeah,
Can
but
you
you're
heal
not there.
nearly as
Just
close
Raj and the door.
It's not going to be as
Just Raj and the door are there for this conversation.
I know that. I'm talking out of character to Chris.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna be conservative with my heels. Yeah. All right. Well, if it's gonna cost extra, I know nothing of coin, so I'm not confident enough to negotiate with you. I'll just go offer my assistance and return to the spectacular view, if you don't mind.
Alternatively, I can take the pollution costs out of your winnings, if you'd prefer that.
Oh, gracious host, I know nothing of coin, and once again, I do not wish to upset my friends.
You are a strange elf. Very well.
Not all elves are the same.
And you, he says, turning to Braj, may Mindistras be with you. Good luck.
I picked that gift specifically because it says chair shot Chris.
Ruh-roh.
You didn't like that? Good luck, Dave?
No, I did not.
Oh, Dave, you did.
Why?
Something's going on that you don't like? You don't say.
He referenced your goddess. Aren't you happy?
I don't even think he knew it.
Alright, as I leave with Braj, any coin or personal effects you want me to hold on to?
Organs.
Well, what's the worst that could happen? And I'm going to flip a coin and walk off.
That's the question that you want to ask in D&D.
About to find out.
Let's taunt the DM, see what he can do.
Lawrence right now.
What's the worst I can do?
It was.
As a DM, oh my god.
Yeah,
What's the word? I'd just be like,
ca-
I know he is.
the caster
Just
level that
character.
you were gonna go against just increased.
Yep. You gone. Just start re-rolling.
Fireball got upgraded.
No, Dave, take nothing from this peanut gallery. I want you to kick ass and break the full brunt. I don't want any shitty rolls. I want awesome RP from you. This is a great opportunity, and you're going to do great, Dave.
This is a great opportunity.
Big words, gotcha.
Alright, so Braj and Dador make their way down to the Warrior's Chamber. Seeing Eric's greedily chomping away at an armored orc figure.
The second I
As
see
Paavu
Mirage
look-
attacking.
And Paavu looking much the worse for wear. As the door and Barrage enter the chamber, Eric spots them.
I am.
Do I know what he's? I should, right?
You know why
'Cause
I
I'm
was.
stopping.
You can make a wisdom. You can make a wisdom check to pick up on the immediate hostility.
19. What the fuck? Why do I roll great wisdoms when I don't need to? 19.
All right, yeah, you pick up on the instant change in the air.
You hire
Door and
orcs to
Barrage
kill?
No! No! You asked if I paid them money. I did not.
Yet! And I'm. Like dashing. I'm gonna stab him.
I'm going to trip him as he dashes.
Initiative!
Oh my god. So Eric's kills.
Yep, before I can even react.
Yeah, he's like,
I definitely just got a nat 20 for my initiative.
19.
this will be fun.
Well, it makes sense. If he's the quickest to react, he would act first, especially if he's hostile.
I got a 7.
I got a 34.
14.
The door.
19.
All right. Both. First, as Eric's, are you charging? You said.
I can dash as a bonus action.
All right. So you're dashing past Adam.
I'm dashing to Barrage, and I'm not gonna stab him. I am gonna hit him with my fucking skeletal hand.
Paavu, you get a reaction if you'd like as he dashes past you.
I'm gonna try and grab him.
He makes an attack of opportunity / grapple check. Eric's, you can make an opposed dex save if you'd like. Dex check if you'd like.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm assuming you'd rather use dex than strength, so.
I do appreciate the nod. I got a 17.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I got a 17.
No, hold on.
Sorry.
I got a 21.
17.
You said...
So, as you go to dash past, Paavu lashes out with his arms, collects you up into a giant bear hug.
I am kicking and screaming. Not like
He is very
not like
he's very
cat kick,
uncomfortable in
just
your
trying to,
hand
like,
since he's all
get
bony.
out. I'm trying to get to Barrage.
He's all bony, covered in bear fat and fur.
Yep. To Eric. Stop.
You let Arix go! He hired
We
orcs
need
against
to
us!
rest. Stop. Listen. We need to rest. I need to rest. I cannot fight another fight. Let him go out. I'm whispering this. Let him go out. Let him fight, and if he wins, then he proves himself.
Do I know that Barrage is
And
about
if
to
you-
go fight?
I don't think either of you do.
Oh, shit.
You can stop there and I can go. After I need to rest, we can just pretend that didn't
I
happen.
am successfully grappled, and you do have valid reason.
Sure, go.
This man just offered up his life so you two could get a rest. Why would he do so if he paid orcs 400 gold to kill you?
Good for him to offer up his life after he offer up ours.
He's fighting so you can take a break. You're dealing with orcs. They're not the brightest of individuals. There was obviously some sort of misunderstanding.
Yeah,
We've traveled together for months. He could have killed you or you could have killed him at any time. This is ridiculous.
Plus, you're already dead.
second death more permanent.
Sit down and rest up. Let me tend to Paavu. Enough of this.
All Arix knows, orcs say they get paid coin after. Not trust you anymore.
Then he goes into the pits.
Do you want to hear what happened, or do you just want to trust a random orc?
As the door said, orcs not brightest. Don't know how lie. Like you.
Me, I don't lie. I bend the truth sometimes.
If he wanted you dead, he would have allowed you to fight, to continue on in this fight. He had the option of declining.
I say again, as I'm still holding Arix, let him fight. If he wins, perhaps he's proven himself, just as we have. And if he dies,
Finish your meal. This will be a great day for both Ball and Bane. I have faith in you. Speaking of which, I placed the...
Basically,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
that mentality through narrowed sockets at Braj.
I placed your money on a bet to win for yourselves. The odds were 3-1. So, they also said we can do double or nothing for the next round. In case I die. Just letting you know.
Can I actually roll insight to see if I feel like he's telling the truth about all this?
Sure. For Dave's sake, don't roll a natural one.
Jesus.
Good news, it's a nat 20.
You believe and you get the sense that he's being very sincere and honest with you.
Alright, I will cease my squirming in Paavu's arms. And I will relax my glare a bit. Not know what Orc's about. But if you not offer coin, then Arix's fine.
I tried to find a foe that had a reputation to entice people to come watch and bet on your fights to make more money so that we can go off and enter. Hold on. I need to find Oral's lair or Oral's dimension.
Tartarus.
Tartarus. Thank you. And enter Tartarus and have a backup plan for a way back.
Arix's belief.
Now I must
Good luck in pits. Use...
play my role.
Don't use magic. Don't be, like, bad orc. And I point to, like, the remnants that I'm eating.
I actually negotiated I can use magic.
Oh. Well then, fight strong.
And I'm going to put my head up and say, we are friends, are we not? And then I'm going to walk into the tunnel.
Nice. Good for you. Go
I'll
get
give you
some.
an inspiration die, Dave.
Yeah!
Alright, so are we resting while we watch him fight?
That is up to you guys.
Can we rest and watch?
Yeah, that's the question.
We'll see how long Dave takes.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, well I'm gonna finish eating this fucker.
I only healed for 15.
Well, I just gave you 26 on top of that.
Again, I have false life and I can like burn my level 1 spells to heal a bit.
Yeah, but hold on. So, you have that before the short rest? So when we take a short rest, you get it back?
Yes, I
Chris?
have. Oh. Right.
Sorry, what?
The spell.
Yeah.
We're using it before a short rest. Do you get it back?
No, spells are long rest. Unless you're a warlock.
Alright, so you gave me 26.
Right.
Alright. I'm still
I got something
missing
really mean I could do, and I'm trying to think about whether I should do it.
I don't know what that's in context to.
that. For who? Yeah, wait. Time out.
I assume that's for me.
Not really, actually.
Oh. Well,
Really
sweet.
mean for everybody else. You're already about to face your really mean moment.
But you did that to yourself.
It's really a matter of if I'm really mean to the rest of the group.
Basically, what's going on in his head is, does this fight equal short rest? Question mark.
Yep.
What I think is going on. No.
I'm going beyond that.
Oh, he's looking at the next fight?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He's looking at the Tomorrow Rangers.
Oh, Jesus. So, Ryan, if you still need healing, again, I have spells I can burn to get him up without you having to sacrifice all your slots. It's not going to be as good as Cure Wounds, but it will give him something.
Can't you cure wounds like 45 times?
Me? No.
No. Chris, can't you blow all of your first levels using cure wounds?
I'm a druid. I have a very finite amount of spell slots.
Oh.
I mean, I can cast Cure Wounds before I rest.
Yeah, but it wouldn't come back for you, would it? Then again, we're not supposed to use magic in our fights, so...
Yeah. No, it wouldn't come back for me, but I'm only at 41. Well, what can you heal me for?
Well, each...
Hold on. Alright, so 11 plus 10 plus 9. It's 30. Alright, I use 3 first level slots to heal you for 30.
On top of what you healed me for?
Yeah.
Alright, 71.
And I shall retire to the balcony. I will be on Overwatch. Some, the Demarin are here, by the way. In quite a number.
Eric's already dead. Not know what they want with him now.
Dave's like, they don't want you, they want me for some reason, damn it!
Well, because they didn't believe me when I told them that I let the fucking hammer of Cuthbert, whatever the fuck it was. Some relic. I left it in a prison and they didn't believe me.
Also, I sold the Ring of Scrying that I had, so...
I mean, you did. I didn't.
Right, but we were traveling as a pack, and they do that beforehand. So...
Yeah, it's true.
I retire to the Pitmaster's balcony. I will remain on Overwatch to make sure parity happens in the pit. By your leave.
Why worry about birds in pit?
Make sure things are fair.
Oh. Why not just say it?
I did, when I used the word parity.
Eric's not understand.
It's alright, just continue doing what you do best. And I walk up the stairs.
Raj, as you walk out into the sands, the crowd seems excited, chattering. You see more coins changing hands as you look across the pit, and you see 3 white-cloaked figures with black hoods drawn up. Over on the balcony overhead, you see the pitmaster raise his arms. We have great entertainment for you! An intermission, if it were. Foreigners from a southern land come seeking prey. Prey has answered the call like predator and enters the pit. A rare occurrence, for magic may be used. Our foes could not decide among them who they would face against the mutant of the south. And so, they leave that choice to their foe. As he says this, the 3 figures drop their cloaks. Each of them are slim, lithe, pale figures. their pointed ears giving away their elven heritage. The one on the left seems to be wearing simple leather robes, a long spear tied to his back, and long white flowing hair down to his knee. His belt is adorned with pouches as he stares daggers at you. In the middle, a slightly taller figure, just as elven in appearance and pale, however his head shaved bald. Wrapped around both hands are coils of chain, leading out to spiked lengths, dropped into the dirt. His studded leather armor gleams black in the sun. And finally, next to him is a small, lithe figure, feminine, but just as elven and pale. Her hair drawn back in short, clipped black braids. She has in both hands 2 slim daggers that seem to glow with an ethereal light. They all stare menacingly at you. The first calls out, "Choose your foe, for I am the Gloomweaver, and in the gloom you shall fall." The middle figure, "Or face me, the Shadow Dancer, and the shadows shall claim you." And the final, "I am the Soulmonger, and your soul shall be returned to Damaris." Who do you choose to face, mutant? We know you are the halfling we seek, though somehow you have transformed. You owe a debt, and it will be paid.
I'm going to start pacing back and forth and speaking to the crowd.
Fight.
3 options. Which shall it be? And I
don't know if you want to refer this to the crowd, Dave.
Fight the Elven Kratos.
And I gesture to both sides. Let's have chance decide. And I will take out a dagger. And perhaps the new god Vithar shall aid. And I will toss the dagger up.
If you have a particular choice you want it to land on, feel free to message me, see if the god Vithar will influence.
No, I'm gonna...
You don't have to tell anybody. You can say whatever you want. Just no one has to know.
Alright.
You don't have to. You can also give me nothing, but...
And I'm going to toss it up and say, whichever it falls closest.
The elves all cock their heads, nod, and separate evenly into a semicircle.
Dave really going with this second new god he's chosen in the past week. Remember when Paavu called you a prostitute for just swapping between powers?
Let him go.
I just
Let's see what he got.
I mean, yeah, that's fair now.
It was fair then too. It's just really fair now.
Alright, as you toss the dagger up, it gleams, reflecting sunlight. It comes down almost at the feet of the figure who identified himself as the Gloomweaver.
Is that the one to the right?
That is the one on the left with the spear and the long hair.
Okay.
He smiles, though the other two look a little disappointed. They pick up their cloaks and return up their side. The door, you make it up to the balcony just in time to see the 2 departing figures and the one remaining facing your companion.
Is there a servant near me?
You can see them in the main chamber behind you.
He's gonna ask for nuts.
What'd I miss?
He's chosen a fight.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
He's chosen to fight.
Chosen to fight. Okay, thank you.
Paavu, you and Arix can hear this coming up through the chamber. And if you want, you can be at the gate watching. But it's your call.
Yeah, I want to watch.
Alright, so you see his choice and how he made it. Just FYI.
Thank you.
The figure smiles, twirls a spear, flips it to the other hand, continues twirling it, spins it in front of him, and then cocks it back like a bow over his shoulder. And his body suddenly becomes encased in a glowing blue light. He smiles haughtily at you. Don't worry, mutant. I will not kill you. Merely put you out, and then take you back.
And if I kill you, will the others leave me?
You will be hunted to the ends of the earth again. But you will not kill me, so do not worry.
Oh, that doesn't seem... Anyway.
He talks like the Viper, just pretend you're the mountain. Let's do this.
Now, if it was Paavu, that'd be a great comparison.
I pretty much did the same
Unfortunately,
thing.
he's shorter.
I did the same thing to my enemy.
I'm gonna activate the frost on my battle axe.
He smiles and whispers a word, and his spear becomes coated in black shadows that seem to writhe and twist about it. Initiative, please.
21.
Oh, damn. Yeah, well, I got a shit roll, so yeah, fair enough. You go first.
How far away is he?
He is 30 feet from you.
I'm gonna blind the motherfucker.
He's like, alright, well, fuck you, man. That could be very anticlimactic if this works. I gotta see if any of the spells can be non-targeted.
Constitution.
What's the DC?
16.
Yeah, he fails.
Appropriate GIF is appropriate.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm going through his stuff, yeah. No, that fucks me up a bit. Ah, shit. Touche, Dave.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. Well, fuck you, Dave.
What did you do?
Well, fuck you, man.
Just look at my GIF and pretty much that.
He pocket sanded?
He blinded a motherfucker.
Wow.
On the first round.
Wow. Successfully?
Yeah. How fucked is that?
Wow.
Well, now I'm fucking pissed. I was worried about going easy on you. Now it's like, fuck you, Dave. Anything else there, Barrage?
Jesus Christ.
I guess I'll move in.
Tell Ryan that I don't have enough biscuits.
He's not here.
Oh, he's gotta be so
Is he
upset.
done?
But no, he's just out for a second. I'll tell
I'll
him.
bring him the piece of
Oh,
chicken.
that's
All right.
C. What do I have that's not C? Shit.
Jesus.
Hot chicken is good with fucking Wonder Bread. It's not a big deal.
Nah, Ryan can always just whip up some biscuits.
Yeah, so I'll close the distance.
Okay. Alright. Whew. I got something.
Damn it.
So you
That's
close
it.
the distance. Okay.
That's all I can do.
You hear him cursing in his breath, in what you recognize as Elven.
Did he blind him?
Yes, he did.
Yes! First fucking round out!
Nice.
Can't believe
He
you
mutters.
condescended him.
He mutters, waves a hand down his face, mutters a few other words, and seems to cast his hand to the side. You see a bit of tufts of fur dash out from his finger, which then seem to disintegrate, and a glowing green eye forms in the sky, floating about. And he seems to gain confidence in his movements once again, twirling his spear in defensive position in front of you.
Fuck. Alright, gotta kill his concentration.
Alright, you're up.
I will full attack. Now one.
Hey!
There's the Dave. There it is.
Hold on, I've got a
And-
special chart for these. Now, where'd it go?
And a 15.
Well, we gotta establish the nat one first, Dave.
Alright.
You can't just skip over that.
Can't gloss over.
No, it's fine.
Actually ran out of biscuits by the
Actually-
way, so continue to rage.
Oh yeah.
Wait, do I get advantage because he's blinded or no?
He's not blinded anymore.
Haha.
He's blinded, but he's not blinded. That's what the arcane eye does. He can see through it.
Ryan, did you hear what Chris said? Ashley ran out of biscuits. She'll bring you chicken.
Oh yeah.
What a bitch.
Hey.
Alright, as you swing the first attempt, you seem to pull something, twist, and you kind of lose your breath. You become exhausted.
Oh joy.
Even in the middle of combat, you can't escape exhaustion. Jesus Christ. That's your own personal cross to bear. There's various levels of exhaustion through this entire campaign.
It's true. Lawrence is like, status effect, oh yeah? Here's your damn status effect.
Disadvantage on all your shit. Fuck you.
Alright, and then that means you can make your second attack roll now if you want. I believe it's a disadvantage now.
It is not.
Oh, okay. You know exhaustion better than I do, so I'll trust you.
Savage.
You fucking kidding me? Alright. That's a 6. No, sorry, an 8. But still.
It does not hit.
Yeah, I know. I rolled a 2.
Dave, you may have prayed to the god of luck in game, but you probably should have done it in life. Because your dice...
It can make a check against the blindness every round, can it?
No.
At the end of its turn? What?
I don't think so.
At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw, and a success, the spell ends.
Then yeah.
Don't worry. I did check it failed the first time around. And it's at the end of it, so don't worry. It's okay. You maybe cast Arcane Eye. Could have cast True Seeing. That's concentration. Alright. He curses at you, mutters a few words, and casts Blight. Please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Where's mine?
Let me know how they are.
Oh God.
Those do look good.
I'll just have to whip up a batch of fresh biscuits.
21.
Alright, so you take half? Yep, half. You're not a plant or a magical construct, are you, Dave?
Nope.
I don't think he's either of those.
You never know with Dave.
Not yet, anyway.
He might have gone off script and turned himself into something different when I wasn't looking. Alright, about half average roll, so take half of that, you take 15 points of necrotic damage. Wait, when you cast it at base level? When you cast it higher? Oh, he cast it higher, hold on. Cast it as a 5th, which increases it by an extra d8. So that's an extra 4. So 19 damage total.
And
And
Constitution.
then... What? No, he attacks you with his spear first.
Oh, okay.
Making 2 spear attacks. What's your AC?
15.
Misses on the first, connects on the second. Jesus, that's a shit roll. For an additional 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And necrotic deals... Holy shit. And 29 necrotic.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he deals 40-12 necrotic with the spear. On top of spear damage.
So how much total? 29 plus
And 19.
5 plus...
Plus 5. I thought you meant for the whole round. So 19, 29, and 5.
Damn. Dave has made some enemies.
And he fails his con save again.
Yep.
The crowd's going crazy!
Well, that's good.
Dave, you are so nonplussed right now. It's amusing.
I really enjoyed the bottom of his chin.
So, what's he wearing? Again.
Leather robes.
Okay. And... Alright, I will cast Dissonant Whispers.
And you're going to stay in melee range with him?
Yep.
Makes a wisdom saving throw. Jesus, my saves are shit! Rolling a 2 does not help. So yeah, he fails that.
So, he runs away.
Takes 36 psychic damage first.
Yep.
At least you're hitting with the spells.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing shit on my save rolls, so I mean, you got that going for you, which is nice, right?
I thought the magic would backfire against him, but he's proven me wrong.
So 11 damage, psychic.
You gotta do more than that, man. Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up.
Remember,
And then he runs away,
And he flees across the arena to the far side again.
and I assume I get an attack of opportunity?
Nope,
Why not?
because it's a compelled move.
Well, I'm going to pop a... No, I guess I can't pop a potion of healing, can I?
You brought him in. Nobody said anything against it.
I mean,
All right, I'll pop.
do you have the action for it?
That's what I was asking.
Oh, that's not what it sounded like you were asking. But if you'd like to sacrifice your movement to do so, I'd allow it.
All right, I will pop a pot.
Quaff that bitch.
Get back like 4 health or something.
Woo!
I haven't actually rolled yet, but
Oh.
I think that's what it is.
What are they, just base healing?
Yeah.
So like the D4 plus 2 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Wherever it is.
Every little bit counts, man.
Not knocking that. Live and die by the numbers.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2d4, so. A little better than I thought.
Alright, so I get 8 back.
Woo!
Feel much better now.
I'm sure. Anything else?
Nope.
Does
Sacrifice my movement.
Does Dissonant Whispers go on, or can I move back to you now?
Sorry.
Don't you have to beat a DC?
Nope, they can come back.
Oh, smart.
The Gloom Weaver turns around, a little bit of anger on his face. And as he does, you see a pulse, a bit of a gloom or fog seems to emanate out from him in a radius of 10 feet. He approaches back, so you're just within that cloud.
Is that a concentration?
No, that is not. Which is the only reason I'm not doing other things to you, which is very frustrating. Raises his palm and casts Eldritch Blast at you.
Fuck.
Pretty sure a 26 hits you.
Yep.
And does a 15 hit you?
My AC is 15.
Hey, so he hits you. So 2 beams.
I thought if it tied, it didn't.
No. It's high, it breaks. On opposed ability checks, ties go to the defender. But AC, you hit the AC, you hit. That has always been the way, Dave. Except for maybe in Thaco, which I still don't understand. You take 11 points of force damage.
I feel like this music isn't too fitting.
It's very gloomy, no? You don't like it?
Not in the right way, I don't think. Need some, like, crypt music going on.
I'm looking.
What are we talking about?
No, yes?
I'm fine with it.
Nah,
There's more energy there than there was before.
I get you.
It's a pit fight. Like, having only somber is...
There we go. I think this is going to be a little better. Alright. And my con save. God damn it! Fails it again. I got a 9 now.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, you're up. Before give you time to think. Eric's probably anything you want to do?
I mean, once the body's eaten, other than knowing how much I'm restored, and
You recover 88.
88,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
No, I'm just watching the fight.
Yeah, I'm just watching and resting, basically.
Alright. The door, anything?
Uh,
10, 15, 20, 23, 29.
fuck it, I'll start a chant. Sorry. Dummerin or cowards. Dummerin or cowards.
Give me a performance check.
This performance, charisma, obviously. Yeah. 17.
You almost surprise yourself when people start joining in. Receiving glares you see up above, and the white cloaked figure is still there. And seeing that you had supported their champion, the Bane priests join in.
Sweet.
Feeling this renewed energy, I'm going to cast Shatter into the cloud.
Shut off. All you're doing is just make me do another fucking save. God damn it!
Oh no!
I'm guessing 11 isn't good.
Nope.
I'm slowly going up.
I got into his head.
4, 7,
Let's go.
9, 11. That has been my roll. 4, 7, 9, and 11.
Jeez. These are Dave rolls. What happened? How'd the shoe get on the other foot?
Roll your damage, Dave. Fuck.
Has Dave been hit yet?
Dave's
Yeah.
been hit.
Dave's
been hit.
Okay.
Dave got walloped in the first 2 rounds.
Okay. Like, Jesus. This
And then
is
then I haven't succeeded on anything really since.
33 thunder damage.
With a massive clap, you watch as the very walls of the pit shake. Dirt and rock fall from the nearby walls, cascading into creating a cloud of obscuring mist and dirt. The figure rocks backwards, clearly pained as you see blood dribble from his ears. His gloomy cloud, however, seems untouched.
Fuck. I didn't use it beforehand.
Use what beforehand?
An item
Uh,
to amplify the effect.
You decided to look at your list, huh?
No, I knew it was there.
You knew it was there,
Oh.
but didn't use it the right way, so did you know it was there?
Anything else?
Really?
Is that a no or not really?
I'm thinking.
I gotta check everything to make sure it's not concentration right now, because otherwise my guy can't see.
He really saved on his concentration?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like the only thing he's saved on.
No, because I thought that it was DC 10 plus the damage.
It's the damage.
So he saved on 33? Wow.
Special abilities.
Holy fuck. I'm glad I blinded him.
Yeah, you picked a hell of a fighter.
To be fair, your best odds would have been the middle one.
Oh, see, I told you to pick Elvin Kratos.
He has the lowest CR.
Alright, well. Yeah, that's all I got, I think.
I'm just curious if Dave called.
That's concentration too. Shit. I've got so many more fun things I can do against you if I didn't have to concentrate. Gotta check it. That's concentration too. Shit.
So, Dave, did you succeed on your called shot for this, or?
Seems like Vithar was in my favor.
Well, with the results, it's hard to
That's
argue against.
concentration as well. Fuck, there's so many things I could do. Cast 2 spells. Fuck you, Dave. You began to test me and my patience. Perhaps I will just kill you. And he leaps forwards, his spear point leading the way. He misses with the first, but the second pierces your side.
This could put me out, guys.
Dealing 10 piercing damage.
That's not what I'm worried about.
And 4d12 totaling.
Yeah, I'm out.
How much do you have left?
26.
No, you're fine. 23.
Alright.
And god damn it! 6 to overcome the blindness. God damn. I thought I was going to wipe the floor with you. Crippled me from the get-go. Paavu, Arix, anything you want to do or say? As you see the necrotic energy pouring into your friend, the blood both sides flowing, and a misty cloud of dusty haze flying up.
Given that I believe his innocence on everything, I will start to shout words of encouragement to him.
Look at that, Dave. Look at that.
Brush! You not dead yet! Eric's not know how, but keep going!
I'm just gonna watch.
Sorry, that's support in Eric's form.
The door, anything?
I heard you, Lawrence. Sorry, thinking.
Yep. I've learned to recognize the pondering moment. problem. We got like triple X level music going on right now.
It was like really awesome for a second, and then it went like party scene.
I'm picturing triple X club scene.
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah, Barrage, this is supposed to be a demonstration of the strength of the gods. Beckon the favor of your deity. I could have put a better tone on that, but I'm trying not to scream.
Can I hear that from above?
Yeah.
Whoever that is!
Funny thing is, this is an old Gods on the bad side. Again, technically.
Good side. Alright.
Well, it's perspective, Dave. So you're on the good side from your perspective.
Yeah, it's our
True.
perspective, dude.
Just ask the door.
I don't hate the new gods. I hate one of the new gods.
But he
Alright.
wants to love you.
I'm gonna take out the dragon's voice.
What?
Dave uses a magic item I gave him. What do you know?
And amplify the damage and cast Shatter again.
Alright, you might have me on my concentration check this time. You'll have dealt a hearty bit of damage at this point.
Concentration. I mean,
What?
Constitution.
Yeah, 4.
Yes!
That D20 is getting retired for the night.
I'm surprised he didn't yet.
Yeah, that one's just been... It was rolling well for hits. Every time it was a save, it was like, yeah, we're not going to do that.
Like 3 failed saves, I swapped die.
Yeah, but I was going to, but again, it was rolling like 18s and 19s when I went to hit him.
Yeah.
So, 44.
As he falls backwards. Ah! You watch as the glimmering green eye fizzles and fades.
How long does blindness last?
1 minute,
minute.
unless he succeeds. So 10 rounds.
Christ.
And it's at the end of his round, too.
Yeah, so he's got to act the round and then make the roll.
So
Dave's
pretty
on like
much
round 7 of this.
technically.
It's why Dave always tries to cast it, and he always does it against the guy with the highest constitution.
Really?
Almost always, yeah.
Oops.
You have bad targeting normally.
So how much have I done to this guy total?
You've done 84.
Well, fuck.
You've hurt him. You've definitely hurt him.
I mean, that wouldn't have killed me, and I'm almost dead, so...
That wouldn't have killed you?
Yeah.
Oh, when you're at max?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Can I cast anything without sight again? Got that. Can I cast that? Do I need a target? Alright. You bastard! He mutters a few words and rubs his fingers across his eyes, and they seem to glow bright, pure blue as he casts True Seeing.
There that goes.
I'll catch you! And his form seems to dissolve into mist, and he vanishes from sight. Your turn.
Fuck.
Who the fuck is Dave Pierogi?
Heracowitz, the most outwalking name I can possibly think of.
I did not piece that together.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Dave Pierogi. I love it.
Like, looking at it like, I don't get the end.
That's good, Chris. That's good.
Oh, Christ. I'm glad we have a meme lord in our presence.
All right, Dave. You've got a 40-foot across circular chamber to try to locate him.
Throw some liquid or dirt.
You are standing about 20 feet from one side, so nearer to the center.
Fuck that! Throw fire!
Yeah, I'm gonna retreat to a corner and do a fireball
Where?
to cover as much area as I can.
Yeah, so it's a 30-foot fireball. So you can literally like go around and cover a large area. But like, are you going for the middle? Or are you going for the side, back towards your gate?
Do you want to torch the
side.
crowd?
Essentially, where you are right now is you put your back to their gate.
Okay. And then it's fireball's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yes.
40-foot diameter.
So you can cover most of the arena. It's just a matter of which edge you want to leave out. So cover your eyes. Vithar, guide me.
That's exactly what I did.
Say it, RP it, make it happen.
That's true. I'm going to say, Vithar, guide this fireball to meet Cuthbert's doom, and I'm going to cast fireball and just leaving the right edge, my right, clear. So
Gotcha.
focusing it left.
Can I have perception?
Sure.
Seeing this incoming spell, do I know what he's about to do?
He's using a wand, I believe, which you've seen him use before.
I am.
Alright. I want to roll perception to see if Paavu and Arix are in the line of fire.
You can do a wisdom check. Is what I'll allow.
Wisdom is, well, yeah, 19.
Well, depending on where he targets it, he could absolutely catch the gate and the warrior's cave included. If he puts it to an edge, you'd think they'd be safe. But if he puts it anywhere towards the middle or towards close to his gate, he's sure to encompass it.
At the top of my lungs, Paavu, Arix, get down!
At that sound, I'm gonna tumble backwards and find cover.
Yep. I'm running
Alright, both of you
back.
give me a dex check.
That's phenomenal, by the way.
19.
You're about to spear bomb the arena, and that just gonna funnel right into the warrior's den, so I'm just like, oh shit.
You both dive backwards just as a fireball erupts, coating the arena in flames. You hear screams of amazement, shock, and surprise from above as he fails his save.
Oh, this is the angriest Lawrence has been in combat in a while.
All this does when I present what I think is a very tough encounter. When you guys overcome it like this on your own, it just means I gotta make things harder.
Well, see, but that's the thing, because you have these fights, and we start fucking lambasting them, and then you give us non-challenges, 3 wolves, and we struggle for an hour and a half.
That's true. That is true.
It all lied essentially on the coin flip. That is the blindness.
That really fucked things up.
So making things exponentially difficult because of a coin flip like that that's a
Compulsion, confusion, domination.
Fair
You were just going to be a peon and walk out of the arena in his custody. Is what was going to happen.
Oh my god, that would have been entertaining to watch too. Also, this is the best Dave's rolled ever?
Dave is a monster in this arena right now.
Ever? Has Dave ever rolled better than this?
He's finally using a magic item I gave him specifically to enhance his abilities. So that helps.
31 damage.
A crumpled, crispy, burning figure appears lying in the ground of the arena. As all about you, the side of the cave walls are charred black. The ground itself is ashy soot. And embers burn on the walkways up. Quickly, you see attendants hurrying down to put out the fire. The crowd is silent for a moment, and then it erupts in cheers. Ah! Woo! Mutant! Mutant! Mutant!
Did they just fucking win? Holy shit.
I'm gonna like start to be like, Raj! But I'm gonna assume that just like gets lost and like I get.
Yes, you just hear chants of mutant.
The Damarin are cowards! Banish them from the pits!
Mutant!
I'm back at the gate. Did Braj just win?
Yeah, I rushed to the gate.
You see your friend standing triumphant over a burnt and scorched pit. His enemy, burnt and low, laying in a crispy pile.
Literally at the gate. Holy shit!
I'm gonna start shaking the gate with all my might. Well done! Well done!
We have a victor! You hear from the balcony. At the door, you realize the pitmaster is slid up right next to you again.
I'm going to turn towards him and clap in his direction.
He gives you a nod. It will take some time to repair the damage. Your friends can return tomorrow for their next bout.
I give him a bow. By your will.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
He also hands over a very heavy-looking pouch. Your winnings for your friend. We shall keep the percentages going for tomorrow's bouts as well. Yes?
I leave the financial negotiations to my comrades.
Well, you are here. I can cash you out for today, or we can let it ride.
We'll let it ride?
In the name of Ithar.
Very well. Go and celebrate with your friends. They've all had a tremendous fight. If you have the same fight within you, tomorrow could be very interesting. And we're going to end it there.
Good lord. I was at 3 for the last fucking 3 rounds.
Dude,
Your goddamn blindness.
Hold up. I was at 4. Killed the big baddie and was just like, I don't care about you.
I was really hoping you were going to call for chains from your followers, from the rafters, and then put Talk Tick in chains. That would have been badass.
You're just like, I claim victory. I won.
But I'm not Bishop of Chains.
Yeah, but you are Bishop Bane.
I'm the Bishop of the Fist. There are many bishops. I am of the Fist.
Alright, I have my own nuances. I guess I have to allow your own. Fair play.
If anyone is interested in a solo session this week, please let me know. There is an option available for everybody.
I would love one.
No pressure on it. But there is extra experience, obviously, from doing so. Possibly extra rewards, as those of you who have participated are aware.
Yep. Most of what I've...
I'm looking at one screen in particular. I'd say that was a hefty round. Good job tonight, guys. 700 experience.
What was the CR?
He was a 9.
Guys, come on. I guess I'm level 9 as well.
Well, yeah, you should be.
So you did what you should have done.
Yeah, you were 8.
No, CRs are meant to be the party level.
Yeah, but if the party is one person.
Yeah, but if it's one person, he's an 8.
Okay, you guys want to demean Dave's accomplishment there.
No, Dave did great
No,
because
that's
it's Dave.
not what we're...
You're right. I'm only level 8.
Because he went against a CR9, and he's an 8.
That goddamn blindness fucked it
Dave
up.
went toe-to-toe on a fight that, by all accounts, should have kicked his ass.
Yeah,
And pulled
it really should have, Dave. That should have been an ass whooping for you.
Well, I'm glad I rolled correctly.
You're just lucky I fucking sucked at save tonight.
Right, I'm glad I rolled correctly and you didn't.
Yeah, shout out to prayers to Vithart.
He really was with you tonight.
I was curious how that was going to go with the toss of the dagger. I'm like, this is like, everything has been described as this is a double-edged sword. So how's this going to work? And then he gets the hard fight and kind of pantses it.
No, he didn't get the hardest fight.
No, I figured the last guy was the hardest.
Yeah, the chick was definitely the hardest.
And probably also wouldn't have been blinded and would have just absolutely destroyed him.
I think Dave got put off by the name. The Soulmonger. He didn't want to fight that.
No, I actually just didn't want to fight a girl if I didn't have to.
Aww.
Sexist bitch.
That's right. Yeah.